Good afternoon, Postal family. How's everybody doing? My name is Syed. Welcome back to my channel. What's going on this Freestyle Thursday, as you guys know it? Just chilling here, talking about different topics. Just discussing another peak season approaches and how this one will be a little bit different, and the different things that are happening right now in our service, different. Little bit changes coming. So but first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Syed. Postal content is what I do, love to do. Thanks so much for all the support. Keep giving me the thumbs up and the hype button. Keep pressing that for me. Appreciate that very much. Thanks for all the support, everything you all talk to me about in the comments, all the excellent comments. You share your stories, everything. Can't thank you guys enough taking the time out to put something on the comments for me. Thanks so much on this beautiful Thursday. Boy, slept too much a little bit, but I'm good. Again, thanks so much for all the support. As you know, everything I say on here is from my views, my research. I don't speak on behalf of USPS Post Office in any of my videos. So let's get to the topic I'm discussing. Another peak season approaches. It's going to be a little bit different with the FedEx taking the share of the larger packages. Remember, they signed a contract with Amazon. So I'm talking the real extremely large, sometimes we would get those mattresses, those big shelves and all that, the machines, treadmill machines. I think those are the ones that are going to go on FedEx now. So that's gonna be a little bit I don't know how many of those do we get, so it might be a little different, but again, it's we're under a new dealer leadership. The new Postmaster General Steiner, he hasn't come in front of Congress. I keep waiting for him to come in front of Congress and see what he talks about, opens up about what his ideas are about the Postal Service. But I don't know, Congress got its own issues right now with the government being shut down. That's another topic. A lot of people on social media are talking about all the stuff that's going on. Of course, you got the government furloughs. There's no government. Come November 1st, people not gonna get their food stamp money uploaded on their cards, EBTs, because the government is shut down. But just in general, the whole food stamp system is changed up now with the president having people to work, show that something like 80 hours a month to keep getting your EBT amount that you're so used to from the past decade, whatever. So the whole system is upside down right now. The government shut down. So again, our peak season is still a good ways away. We got all of November. So government will obviously open up any day now back. They'll reach a deal. They can. I mean, they're going on 20 days, something like that. Yeah. So in the most strongest nation on the planet, the government, it just doesn't make sense. It's got to reopen. There's so many aspects of the government. This government really needs to, both Republicans, Democrats need to agree. I'm sure they will. You can't keep a big entity like the government. The whole country is run by the government, so they can't keep on staying on the shutdown. It needs to open sometime, if not in a week, few days. They're gonna open regardless. So different things taking shape right now as far as our service. Obviously, there's the trucks issue going on. The new trucks, I'm talking the brand new ones that Oshkosh made. There's some issues with its, they're not long lasting at all. Our LLVs are much better than those. Some mechanics are telling me this is coming straight from the mechanics. So those things that are already, some stations got them already. So they're having some major issues as far as breaking down. I don't know, somebody who has them, who drives them every day, if you can share some comments. What do you think about them? Do they require maintenance as much as our LLVs do? So I would be glad to hear it, what your thoughts are on the new NDLV, I think it's called. So, yeah, these are the things shaping up for our peak season. Obviously, it's going to be hectic, always is with the packages. But packages are a blessing. You gotta always, some people had mentioned on my channel in the comments that I'm always complaining. Obviously, you haven't seen all of my videos that I appreciate every aspect of USPS. I appreciate everything. Is a blessing to be in here as a carrier, or if you're here as any position you're at, it's a blessing. Just think about the people in your your application was picked from thousands, if you put it that way. Yesterday I was reading somebody's comment. They just got hired as a carrier, and the pay they were complaining about, they called it trash, and they said something about 2026. Yeah, we're in 2026, but you're forgetting that you got to be thankful enough to be in the position to complain about it. What if you were skipped and the other 10 people were chosen from the application list? There's always a list, people getting hired for the post office. There's a lot of people telling me that they came from Amazon, and USPS is 100 trillion times better than Amazon. So these are the people that are appreciative. You gotta be thankful first and then complain later. This is the other way around. They just get hired and they're already complaining. There's no aspect of thanking God for you got the position in the first place. You were put out there among thousands of applicants. So I don't get the complaining, and I understand the pay doesn't meet what the times we're living in, but it's you can't come in there just as a job. I mean, a lot of folks come in here thinking it's a job, it's a career. It depends what your work ethic is, how hard you're gonna work to make it a career, not just a job. So I can't say this enough. Be thankful everything you're chosen from what's going on in the industry right now. A lot of government furloughs, a lot of people without any jobs regardless. These are IT people that were keep getting laid off. They're not getting rehired. A lot of sad stories on social media. People telling their stories. They got a 6-year master's in such and such IT, but they've applied to 100 places. They do every day, and still 1 or 2 interviews here and there, and then they're ghosted out. So the situation around us is very difficult right now. So if you're blessed enough to get in the post office in any position, first thank God. Thank God. No complaints about the pay. That's right there too. Granted, it's according to the times. As you start as a CCA, that needs to be higher. We get all that, but just to making it in here is a big blessing in itself. So that's what we're looking at. These times we're staying in right now. Different things going on. Carriers losing lives. Just recently, last Saturday, there was a couple of videos that I had mentioned this, but it's just extremely sad situation. That carrier in Houston, doing his parked out there. Somebody had mentioned he was parked, just doing his route. These details are coming out now. He was stationary, and this guy, in reckless driving, he came flying down the road at 70 miles per hour. Obviously, drunk driving, you have no alert, you have no awareness what you're doing. So again, condolences to his family, always prayers to his station, his co-workers. It's very tough losing a co-worker like that, especially to an accident. And so always is tough. Carriers, we've been mentioning different ways carriers losing their lives. We got, of course, the heat in the summer, not having AC in the trucks, 30-40-year-old LLVs, of course. We have to work in that all summer long, and then we got this people shooting. This Amazon driver shot one of the carrier, I think, a few weeks ago. Yeah, not he was in a spot just doing his route. The Amazon driver needed that space to park his van, but some altercation took place, and this Amazon driver apparently was loaded. He had 2 guns, a vest on, like he's going to war somewhere. Our carrier didn't have a chance. God rest his soul too. So, these are the things we're looking at. These are the things I discuss on Thursdays, Freestyle Thursdays, just off the top of my head, whatever is going on. I get a chance to talk about everything, what's going on a little bit. But again, first and foremost, you got to be thankful. You got to be thankful for this job, this career, and everything else will, once your mindset is, set. I've seen so many carriers, so many CCAs when they started, and now when they've made it, they got their own routes, they're happy. So it's just a tough time frame as to when you're hired, you're put in a truck to making regular. So if you can make over that with a good work ethic, with pride, get to have your own route or your own customers every day, your own dogs, the dogs that I love to feed. So once you make it there, everything is good. Owning your own route, there's nothing like it. So your own route, your own customers that you see on a daily basis, you know what they're gonna tell you. They have your secret nicknames. It's fun, guys. It's fun. So I tell all these CCAs, keep your head straight. Granted, there's gonna be a lot of obstacles. Management messing with you, this and that, make you do this, 6 days work week, sometimes 7. That's just part of what you get into. Before you make as a carrier, you need to know all these things, that this is the things you will be challenged with. If you're coming from a physical job before being a carrier, that's good for you. That's a plus. But if you're coming from an office job, I don't know if it's for everybody. So, but again, it takes work ethic. If you're coming from any industry, if your mindset is correct, you want to make it as a carrier, make it a career here, make regular, have your own route, then nothing can stop you. It's you and with management doing your job. Those obstacles gonna be, broken down trucks, messed up routes, all that you're gonna have to face. Dogs that will chase, sometimes, bite you. You gotta have your pepper spray and all that good stuff. Be alert all the time out on your route. A lot of different things happen on a route. Weather is there. You got to deal with all year long. Summer heat. Depending where you're at, if you're lucky enough to have a AC truck, metrics, whatever, that's awesome. That's plus. I'm still praying for that. It's been a minute. Nothing is being looked at forward for us in my station. Nothing new. Not even metrics is in the long run. Just our flat out regular LLVs. Those tough ass LLVs, man. Excuse my language. Those Chevy, rock hard, solid. I appreciate the LLVs more than anything, man. Granted, they break down here and there. That's because they're old. 30, 40 years old. Our mechanics keep bringing them back. I always mention that too. They bring them back to life, and they're good to go for another week, 2 weeks. That's the cycle we're in. The stations that can't get no new trucks or no news about it. You even talk to your local postmaster. He has no news about it. So it can get, downgrading. It can get, degrading in your mindset. But it is what it is. You got to be appreciative, what you have. You get to clock in every day. You just think about all the furloughs right now in the government. So it gives you even more emphasis on, being appreciative of your job, man. You look at everything going on, and once you get to clock in the morning, it tells you each time, thank God I'm here. You have to be thankful. God is always watching. He decides what's better for you. So you were chosen with this opportunity. There's no need to blow it. Don't you just, like, I've seen even different stories. CCAs get on. There was I think a year ago, there was a real awesome example. The CCA went through all her training, did everything, those 2 weeks of training. Her mindset, she was good to go. Apparently it was a wrong mindset. She did her shadow day. I think next day she came and just threw the ID down and said, this is not for me. So you mean to tell me you didn't know all this before the 2 weeks training? The instructor in your training didn't mention anything? You were sitting in the training room just thinking, this is it? I'll be a carrier. And then when your physical body is actually on the move, you came in first day. I don't think she even punched in. She just threw her ID and said, this is not for me. So it makes you think, what people are getting into. If you're becoming a carrier, first research what they do. Now we got, YouTube, everything is there. Just type up carrier expectations, job duties, and boom, there it is. Everything you need to know before you even fill the application out. Rather than coming in here, post office spends money on the training. The instructor, they're spending money on your 2 weeks training. And then shadow day, that carrier, that's helping you on your the shadow day is doing his or her route, showing you the ropes. They're spending their effort, in it. And then next day you come and just throw your ID and quit. It's bad on humanity. It makes you think, what these people are going through. So it's very easy. Like I said, everything is on social media. You got to know what you're getting into. Once you're in here, your mindset's got to be strong, that I will make it a regular. Then, you're going to bid on route you want. Now, it can be open at a far station in your town, wherever, but there's always vacancies coming up, people retiring. Just my station recently, a few are retiring, and their position was taken with the long-time CCA in my station that took the permanent position of the person that retired. So I've seen them progress. It can be done easily, and they're very happy now with their regular route. So if you got the mindset, definitely it's very doable, guys. So just talking about different things, but the main topic is the peak season approaching. We still got a month and a half. Things getting prepared, different facilities they're putting together, package facilities, different distribution centers getting ready for the rush. Packages, another time change is coming, I think in 22nd today. So time change is coming on the 1st of November. Will be an hour back. So our good old headlight will come on for more hours in the evening. 5 o'clock is nighttime. So, still time. Get yourself a good headlight. There's a gazillion out there at every budget. Amazon, make sure you get yourself one. Obviously, delivering mail is above all. They don't take into consideration that darkness of night. You still got to deliver all your mail, all your route. USPS does. It doesn't matter nighttime. It doesn't matter drenching rain. It doesn't matter whatever the excuse may be. You still got to get done on your route. Deliver every single letter, every single package before you return. And it's fair to our customers, that paid their money to get whatever their letters, packages. So that's the general things I've discussed on this thing on here, Freestyle Thursday. Just want to, bring up some things that are going on. I love doing that every Thursday, since I have some time before picking up my kids. So hope everybody is doing good. Stay focused, guys. Around us is a lot of headache right now with the government being shut down. But like I said, it shouldn't last. I mean, it should open. Government should be back up and running any day now. God forbid it extends longer. It's going to be different things going on. So keep all your prayers going, and keep praying good out there for all of the carrier safety, everybody's safety. It's very dangerous out there. And until next time, I will see you guys later. MailmanSyed out. Take care, guys.